What's up, everyone? This is going to be a third party current situation. So I thought that I'd do this before I go out to dinner. Because if I get back home, I'm probably going to be, probably have a drink or two and probably not want to read. So might as well do it now. Alright, so before I go out and everything, I'm going to do this third party situation reading. Because I know some of you guys have asked for it. So let's go ahead and do it. Alright, so where do I want to start? I felt guided to use the archetype oracle cards. I felt guided to do that. I don't know why, but we're going to do it anyway. Okay, the archetype. I know I'm going to use these babies. The psychic tarot for the heart oracle cards. I just feel guided to. Those are the shit. Those are the babies. And then a light-hearted message with the magical mermaids and dolphins. I'm going to be using the romance angels deck, of course. The tarot of sexual magic tarot. I don't know if I'm going to use my happy Monday tarot or mystic Monday tarot. I'm probably not going to do that. Okay, so divine spirit asks for nothing but love and light, truth and clarity during this reading. Now keep in mind, you guys, these are general readings, okay? These are general. They are not personal. So it may or may not resonate with you because it's general, right? So third-party situations can be lovers, can be friends, could be family, could be somebody's job, somebody's kids, whatever. It doesn't matter. Thank you, Jamila. What's up, everybody? It could be whomever. I'm just saying. So in my case, I specifically would like to tap into like love related third party situations, but if spirit feels guided to bring up other type of third parties in the way, then that's cool. Of course, I'm open to that. So I'm going to ask divine spirit, the most high God, to come through this reading and give me nothing but love and light, truth and clarity and discernment to see all sides, not to be biased or leave my ego at the door and be completely into the reading as I feel guided to. I also ask for divine protection surrounding this reading, that no lower vibrational energies or entities come through this reading. Okay. Is this charging? I gotta make sure it's charging. I'm using my shitty Samsung tablet, so. Okay. So, what is the situation? What is the situation? What is the current energy surrounding this? Yep. What's up? I don't know how long I'm going to be on here, you guys. I don't have to go to dinner until like an hour or so, so I'm good. I'm already dressed and good, so we good. Alright. What is the situation? Okay, 9 of Swords. I'm getting like a strong... Okay, before I say that, let me keep pulling before I say that. The 6 of Swords. Yeah, this person is breaking free from... they might be having a hard time doing it, but they're breaking free of some sort of strongholds. Ooh, I know your game. 9 of Cups. I know the game. I know this. I know what's going on. 5 of Swords. I can already read this already. Alright. So, with this black cat in the 9 of Swords, in a love reading, sometimes I see the swords, like, way too many swords represent to me, like, strongholds, like, lower vibrational energies and attachments. There's only, okay, most of the cards, you got the 5, the 6, and the 9 of Swords. So there's 3 swords cards dominating the reading out of 5 cards. Then you got the 6 of Pentacles, and you got the 9 of Cups. So the most of this energy is based off of convenience or something materialistic. Okay, it's a power trip. There's so many energies I'm seeing in these cards. I feel like whoever this person that they're dealing with, the type of woman that they're dealing with, or even man that they're dealing with, this person is like a master manipulator, but like in a like magician type of like dark. They play with dark energies, whether they realize it or not. They may not be into magic and spells and stuff like that, but I don't really feel like a lot of them are, but they have like a dark energy. Whoever this person is, they have like a dark energy about them. They could be using, like for women, using their vagina to trap, get them stuck. Because I see like this seductress energy. This seductress, like, no, he's watching, he's looking at me, so let me put on a show for him. Like, trying to use her body, maybe try to use her money or his money, you know, could be a guy too. It's not just women that play these roles, you know, these temptress vibes. But the Six of Swords in the challenge position tells me like they're trying to break free of this stronghold. Like they're trying to break free from this because this is just based off of sex. Like they don't fulfill each other on an emotional, spiritual level with the Nine of Cups. They don't, you know. And if she's withholding sex or he's withholding sex, it's a power trip. It's all a game with the Five of Swords. It's all a game. Some of you, the person that you're dealing with or interested in or whatever, this could be taken as like a divine masculine or divine feminine energy read where your divine masculine or feminine or whatever is dealing with a very cold, calculated individual. And it's kind of being dominated and played by this person, but some of them are kind of like freeing themselves from this maybe. But for the majority, I feel like they're caught up in this web of deception and they're trying to break free from this spell, this lower energy. Like this person is toxic and they're trying to release it. Okay, is this person that they're dealing with operating from their light or shadow aspects as far as their personality, the type of person that they are, their shadow attributes? Shadow, of course it would be shadow. So let's see what type of person we're dealing with. Father. So father in these shadow attributes is dictatorial control, abuse of authority. So for some of you guys, this could be somebody's baby father or husband that they have a child with, whatever. Or this person is stuck in a situation with a woman they have a child with, and they're, you know, kind of like this person is abusing their authority over them because of the fact that they have a child together. I know everybody, everybody's not going to resonate with that one, but let's see what else, like who else we're dealing with here. Two cards flew out. Midas and Misers. So the shadow attribute is hoarding money and emotions, obsessive fear of losing your wealth. Type of person that they're dealing with, this is a person that is trying to keep on to these pentacles. Okay, so you give me money, I give you sex, I give you my body, but this person is like, that's not enough for me anymore. I don't want that anymore. Because this person is afraid. Like some of you guys, they might be dealing with a person that doesn't really, they might not be rich or they might not have it like that, but they have more than this other person. This other person doesn't have anything. They might be a type of man or woman that does not work. Okay, the bottom of the servant, the shadow attribute of the servant, using lack of money and an excuse not to move forward with life. This is a person that, like, I kind of get like this vibe, like, you know, where am I supposed to go? I know this energy all too well. Like, I've heard some stories. Like, this is some real stuff. Like, a person that refuses to let you go and kind of uses the fact that you have kids together or the fact that you've been taking care of them. They may have not been working. They may not have as much as you. So you're kind of like taking care of them type of situation. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting that your person is dealing with. The Knight. This card wanted to come out. The Knight. Shadow attributes. Allegiance to destructive ruler or principle. Romantic delusions. It's all like, they're under like this spell. Hold on. This person is under this romantic illusion or spell, but some of them, or the other person could be like thinking like this is love. Like whatever they're in is like a love relationship, but it's not a healthy relationship. It's kind of sad. So let's see where your person is at with this energy, like the effects of all of this energy. This is kind of heavy. Actually, I'm going to hold off on these ones. Let me see. Like, what is your person? Where are they at on the side of this? Okay. Temperance card. Justice card. So Sag and Libra energies. The Queen of Cups in reverse. The Three of Cups. So this could be a situation where a person is dealing with the Libra and Sagittarian. Two different women or two different men that are under the sign of maybe even Cancer too. The Three of Cups is Cancer. And you got the Queen of Cups here. But it doesn't have to be those signs. You guys don't hang on to that. Unless it resonates with you. But mentally this person is kind of like, they know that there's something that's imbalanced in this relationship. They know it's not right, especially with the Justice card and the Temperance. They know it's not right. This person is not really in love with the other party either. They kind of perceive like they've fallen out of love already. There's nothing here for them. With the Three of Cups, they might be perceiving like the only thing I loved about this woman or this man was the sex. And that might really literally be what it was. Like, this is a friends with benefits situation, or that's how it started. It started off as a friends with benefits or something. Even if they married this person, even if they ended up having a baby and living together, it doesn't matter. Let's see. Six of Swords. They're trying to break free of this sexual stronghold. I'm telling you, sex is very powerful. Sex is very powerful. So I feel for the majority, this is the situation. Let's see the type of person you're dealing with. Your person, so maybe you can identify. But I feel like as a collective, that's what they're dealing with. Okay? Not everybody has kids with somebody. Not everybody lives with this person. They can just be dealing with this person. This could be like they're friends with benefits that kind of started to believe that they own them. Like they own your person, and your person may be like, you kind of, like they kind of own that other person too, even if they're not exclusive. It's a stronghold. It's a tie that needs to be broken. It's a toxic energy. It's a cord that was created through sex, I feel, for a lot of you. What type of people? The first group, are they operating off of their shadow or light side? Light attributes. Group 2. Shadow and light attributes for group 2. Group 3. What type of person are they dealing with? Light or shadow attributes? Their divine counterpart, their love, their whoever. Shadow for group 3. Okay. Okay, so the Virgin came out for the first group. Let me see why it says it's charging. I don't know why it's decharging. So you have Virgin and Martyr. So the light attribute of the Virgin is maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit. Then you have the Martyr, learning the transcendent nature of service to oneself or a cause. So this person is like more of a lighthearted, sweet person. They're like a virginal, non-experienced person, or someone who's not that experienced in love. Maybe they only been in like one serious relationship in their life. This person could have lost their virginity to this other person. More than likely, if it's a woman, your person more than likely lost their virginity, or this was their first love or something. If it's a male energy, I feel like this is a person who believes in like really being there for everybody. Notice how there's hearts in both cards. So these people operate more so from their heart, their higher self, and they're very loving, very sensitive people that kind of give too much of their energy to others. You know, the downside of that is they can be addicted to like pitying themselves and woe is me, and or feeling sorry for people that don't really deserve their affections. And I feel like that's the type of person you're dealing with. Group 2, your person's energy is both light and dark energy. So let's see. Detective. It's a sneaky person. Okay, so the positive attribute of them is great powers of observation and intuition. So they're very intuitive. Desires to seek out the truth. They're not about the BS. They like to look things through and through. The downside of this is voyeurism and falsifying information. I feel like this is a person who has the tendency to lie, but they can also be the type of person that is very like sneaky. They can be like a stalker. Is there anything else about group 2's person? They're very smart too, by the way. Like, they're very intelligent. Vampire. Don't like that. Shapeshifter. Skill of navigating through different levels of consciousness. Ability to see potential in everything. Their shadow attribute is projecting any image that serves your personal agenda at the moment. Yeah, they can be deceptive sometimes.